system up and operating. And I think that this kind of a setting is really a wonderful opportunity for them to learn and for all of us to learn from each other as we deal with a transmission system that is going to be stressed in new and very different ways. We're going to operate it differently. And that doesn't mean we can change what we do every day in terms of safety, but we have to think about it in different terms. Now, of course, we've got a bunch of communications networks that stretch on mountaintop to mountaintop, lots of areas and opportunities for safety to be compromised. I am, however, particularly proud of Western safety record. It is really enviable. Our incident, injury, and lost time accidents are well below the industry average. We have received the American Public Power Association's Electric Utility Safety Award of Excellence for the past 2 years. In addition, another Southwest utility looked to Western to help on our expertise for their own safety programs. So our folks, the ones you saw standing and others I see sitting in this room, have a tremendous amount of expertise that can be shared. But our safety record isn't by accident. It is by the diligent work of our safety teams and by every employee at Western. And if there's one message you take out of here from me, it is really that we have to move beyond what the staff has heard me say as the idea of compliance and really focus on the spirit of compliance. It's not about having safety regulations, right? It's what is the spirit behind what we are trying to do on safety? You know, the bottom line is if we do a good job complying with OSHA regulations, then everything is going to be fine and we're going to be a safe organization. I don't believe that to be the case. Those regulations are there certainly as guideposts or bumpers. But it's much in the way when you get in your car, you may have an airbag and seat belts and all the right lights and everything may be working correctly, but that still does not ensure your safety or those traveling with you. And we really need to think about fall protection and safety in general in that manner. Not just how do we comply with it, but rather what do we have to do to make it part and parcel of everything every employee does every day. I mean, you heard from my way too long bio there. I used to work for Black & Veatch, the consulting company, and I always questioned, every month we had our safety record, not just for our field crews, but for our office staff. And I thought, well, that's kind of silly. What are people going to do?